Once upon a time, in a kingdom where the winds sang lullabies and the flowers never stopped blooming, there lived two brave princesses. The kingdom of Silverdale was a place of magic, laughter, and endless wonder, where every morning felt like the beginning of a perfect dream. The royal garden was the heart of Silverdale, tended with love, where every petal held a secret and every breeze carried a wish, and were first grown in ancient China as symbols of beauty and love. Every morning, the village of Silverdale woke with the smell of fresh bread and flower petals, and every heart was filled with gratitude for the peace they had always known. The great clock tower of Silverdale had stood for 500 years, marking every hour with a gentle chime that rang across the whole kingdom like a blessing. But beyond the bright hills at the edge of the kingdom, beyond the Silver River and the ancient forest, something dark was stirring in the sky. Princess Aurora loved mornings more than anything. Every day she would stand at her window and whisper a wish to the wind before the castle woke.
Good morning, wind. Please bring us a beautiful day today. Keep my kingdom safe and make everyone smile.
Princess Zara was the bolder of the two. While Aurora wished upon breezes, Zara was already planning her next great adventure before breakfast.
Aurora, I found a new path on the eastern map that nobody has explored yet. Can we ask Father to let us ride there this afternoon? Yes, and we can bring the horses and pack a picnic basket with cherry tarts and lemonade. It will be the best afternoon ever.
After breakfast, the two princesses prepared for their afternoon ride, neither of them knowing it would be the last peaceful moment they would share for a very long time.
Companions and helpers.
Look how beautiful it is out here. I never want this day to end.
Then, without warning, a shadow fell across the land. A shadow that had no natural cause. The wind stopped, the birds went silent, and every creature felt a chill.
Zara, look at those clouds. I've never seen anything like that before. They're moving too fast, too dark. Something is very wrong. Those are not normal clouds, Aurora. The storm is moving against the wind. We need to ride back to the castle right now.
The Storm King had awakened, and everyone who saw his clouds knew that no shelter in the kingdom could hide them from what was coming. The flowers bent, the fountain shattered. The garden that had bloomed for 1,000 years trembled as the Storm King's shadow touched the ground. The funnel cloud touched down. The Storm King was not just a storm. He was alive, and he had come for something.
Aurora, hold my hand and do not let go no matter what. We face this together. Whatever it is, it will not scare us.
Brave words from tiny hearts! Brave hearts are exactly what I need! You will come with me now and see the kingdom I have built in the sky!
They held on to each other with every ounce of strength, because even in the darkest storm, a hand to hold is the greatest kind of courage. And just like that, the two princesses were gone, carried away into the sky, into the kingdom of the Storm King, far above the world they knew. They had arrived in a world made entirely of storm. No sun, no stars, no flowers. Only thunder and the constant flickering of lightning in every direction.
This place is real. The clouds are solid beneath us and the walls crackle like electricity. Zara, this must be the Storm King's actual world, the place where he lives.
We go forward. Always forward. If there is a Storm King's palace somewhere in this realm, there must also be a way out. Let us find it.
Step by step, the two princesses moved through the Storm King's world. Fear was in their hearts.
Did you know? But so was something expanding from the heat of a lightning bolt, and can be heard up to 10 miles away.
Zara, come look at this. It is different from everything else in this place. It is warm. It is kind. Whatever it is alive.
From the smallest light, the greatest guide can emerge. And in the darkest storm, the kindest voice is always the first to find you. Do not be afraid, brave princesses. I am Magic Wind. I have wandered this storm realm for many ages, waiting for hearts brave enough to enter. You are the ones I have been waiting for.
Magic Wind, if that is truly your name, then tell us something only someone who truly knows this place could know. Prove to us you are not another trick of the Storm King.
I carry every wind that has touched your kingdom, princess. Every breeze that lifted your hair. I know you both better than you know him else.
That is our home, our garden, our people. We must get back to them. No, do much thing.
The Storm King's realm has 3 trials that guard the way to his palace. The Lightning Labyrinth. Passons and King stand before him and have your chance to go home.
Together? Together. Always.
Remember this above all else. The storms call my loss mind. Do you know these? And the one be it bid you meet you.
And so they walked into the unknown, 3 figures in the dark, armed with nothing but courage and the wisdom that the greatest power in any world is a kind heart. The Lightning Labyrinth, a maze of standing lightning bolts where one wrong step meant a shock that could throw you back to the beginning and wipe away your courage. Each lightning wall was alive with energy that had been crackling for centuries without stopping. Touch one and you would feel the storm's full power in an instant. Did you know?
Follow the silver path precisely. Do not reach out your hands. Do not rush. The lightning walls cannot hurt what does not touch them. Trust your steps.
Zara moved like a dancer through the electric walls, trusting every step, remembering what Magic Wind had taught her, letting her mind lead and her fear follow.
I have you, Zara. Long step, don't look down, just look at me. 1, 2, now jump!
Aurora, I can see the exit. Magic Wind is waiting there. 3 more turns and we are through. We can do this! We did it! The Lightning Labyrinth is behind us! Together we did! Zara, you were absolutely brilliant in there!
The Thunder Mountains groaned and shook without stopping. They were alive with the sound of 1,000 storms, and climbing them meant trusting that the ground would hold even as it trembled.
Magic Wind, the mountains keep shaking. What happens if the ground shifts while we are halfway up?
You hold still and breathe. The thunder shakes everything but breaks nothing.
Step by trembling step they climbed, the mountain rumbling beneath their feet, the drop yawning below, and the peak still far above. Then the mountain sent its first test rolling. A boulder of solid thunder, large enough to sweep the path clean.
Flatten! Against the wall now! Ah, I've got you! It's so close!
Thank you, Zara. I am all right. We keep going up. Nothing is going to stop us.
From the top of the Thunder Mountains, they saw it for the first time. The Storm King's palace, cold and dark and enormous.
Did you know? We're standing for fine for just lightning.
The Storm King's palace was built from 1,000 years of anger and loneliness. Every stone was a rumble, every wall was a wound, and at its center sat the Storm King, waiting. No one had entered the Storm King's palace willingly in 500 years. The gates had been shut since the day his loneliness first turned to anger.
Magic Wind, what is happening to you? You are fading! Are you all right? Please do not leave us now.
My power cannot enter where the Storm King's hurts at. You carry this. You seek kind paid friends. You carry brave prayer.
The gate is chained, but look at the lock. It does not have a keyhole. It has a shape carved into it. A shape like a hand. An open hand.
An open hand. Not a fist of force, not a sword of conquest. The Storm King's gate opened not with power, but with an offering of peace.
An open hand. I offer my hand in peace, Storm King. Not as an enemy, as someone who wants to understand.
The gate had not opened in 500 years. It opened now because of one small open hand. The most powerful key in any world. The throne room of the Storm King was the loneliest place in any world. He sat in silence on his dark throne, surrounded by all his power, and yet he sat alone. He did not speak as they approached. He watched. And in his watching was centuries of waiting for something he did not know how to name.
Storm King, we did not come here to fight you. We came to ask you one question. Why did you take us? What is it that you truly want?
For the first time in 500 years, someone had asked him a question. Not shouted at him in fear, not begged him, not fought him, asked him.
Storm King, I think you got angry. But we see you, the we who play see you, and we are not afraid.
Deep within the storm, something that had been frozen for centuries felt the first warmth. One heartbeat, one pulse. Storms develop when warm and cold air masses meet.
Tell us, when did you last have someone sit beside you who was not afraid? When did you last hear someone laugh near you? When did you last feel warm?
I do not remember. I don't remember warmth. I remember only the day they said I was too dangerous. The day everyone left. And after that, only the storm.
They were wrong to leave you. No one should be alone for being themselves. We choose to be here. We choose to stay beside you in your storm.
Kindness does not need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes the most powerful thing in the world is one small open hand.
The storm that had raged 500 began. Up from last storm, the planet felt the impossible feeling of being truly seen.
You do not have to be the Storm King anymore if you do not want to be. You can just be who you are. And we promise, whoever that is, you will not be alone again.
Please don't cry, Storm King.
The rain from your tears is already kind. That means the kindness was in you all along.
I have been the storm for so long I forgot I was ever anything else. Thank you, small brave ones. Thank you for not being afraid of what I had become. As the Storm King's heart opened, his kingdom began to change. The dark storm realm dissolved like a bad dream at morning, and the sky remembered how to hold stars.
I knew it. From the moment I first saw your two hearts in that dark corridor, I knew only you could do what needed to be done. Not with power, with presence, with love.
We're actually flying home! Magic Wind, this is the most extraordinary thing I have ever felt in my entire life!
Up through the dissolving storm they rose, carried by the kindest wind in the world, back toward the stars, back toward home.
Zara, look at all the stars! We can see them again! They are beautiful! We are going home! We are really going home! I can see our garden, and the river, and the clock tower, and the castle lights.
The moment their feet touched the garden path, every flower in the royal garden bloomed at once, as if they had been weighted. Did you know? By savior called Nyctinasti, named from the Greek word for night.
Aurora! Zara! You've returned! My darlings, we're so worried!
Father, we are home, we are safe, and we have the most wonderful story to tell you.
Remember, children of the world, the greatest storms in life are not made of thunder and lightning. They are made of loneliness and fear.
And as the two brave princesses drifted to sleep in their own beds, safe and warm and home, the stars outside their windows were brighter than they had ever been.
And so let the ones say what you are loved, the man with the white, sleep well with love, the ball you are so to be begins.